your work on Monday. You have to submit. Okay. Last I'm preparing this exercise. I'm preparing the list. So it will take some more time to
Can you
prepare the
give
list.
1 day for complete our work?
On Monday you have to submit. You are having Saturday, Sunday. So Monday after 4 p.m. you can submit, or on Tuesday as well you can submit. Okay.
Sir, second chapter.
This one, yeah, second chapter. Okay. Complete
And
your work.
revision exercise also.
Revision exercise also. Okay.
Yes.
So you're having Saturday, Sunday, Monday as well you can take. Okay. First exercise I'm checking. I'm preparing the list. It will take some time. Okay. Till Sunday it will be completed. Okay. So today we are starting new chapter then, squares and square roots. So go through the chapter first, and first you all have completed. Second chapter go through. If you face any doubt, you can ask tomorrow. Okay. Today we are starting new chapter, squares and square roots. Have you studied squares in 7th class? To take squares? Square
Yes,
of a number?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Have you taken
Yes,
square
sir.
roots as well? Square roots?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So we will revise a little and then we'll start. Okay. So square mean if we are having a number, for example 5. Okay. If you are having a number 5 and we multiply it by itself once. By itself we multiply it once. So how many times it is? 2 times? 2
One
times the
time.
number we have.
2 times.
Okay, 1
5
time we are
square.
multiplying. Okay, once we multiply. But how many times 5 is appearing? 2 times. We can write it like this, 5 square. 5 square means 5 into 5. Okay, and it will be how much? 25. Okay.
25.
Along with this, I give you one more cube. If I multiply the number by itself, 1 time, 2 times. So how many times it is appearing? 3 times. So how we can write 5 raised to power 3? That is cube. So 5 into 5 into 5, 120. Okay, this is cube. That we'll be discussing in next chapter. Okay. So we'll be limited to squares only in this chapter. Okay. So multiplied by itself once, we get the square. This is how we represent. Okay. Solve this one. Square of 7 you have to do. Square.
49. 49.
So how we are calculated? It is 7 square.
49.
7 into 7, 49. Okay. So if we take any integer, okay, do this one. Minus 2 square. Minus 2 square you do.
Sir, minus 4.
Minus 4.
Sir, 4. Sir, 4.
Have
Sir,
you
4.
4. See here, it is minus 2 the whole square. It means minus 2 into minus 2. Minus minus become plus. It is 4. So square of a negative number is always positive. Square of a negative number is always positive. Understood this one?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Afterwards I will. Square of a negative number is always positive. Okay, square of a positive number is always
Positive number.
okay.
Positive.
Now
Positive.
if I take integers, if I'm taking integers, what are integers? If I have positive integers, which are the positive integers? 1, 2, 3, 4, up to infinity. Okay. We have 0. 0 is an integer. Which are the negative integers? Minus 1.
Minus 1,
Minus
minus 2,
two.
minus 3,
Minus
minus 4, and up to infinity.
Up to infinity or minus infinity we take. Okay. This is clear. Now see here. If we take the square of them, the square of them will always be perfect square. Will be perfect square. So square of integers is always perfect square. Square of integers will be getting perfect squares. This you understood?
Sir,
Okay.
square.
Yes.
Sir, square of a single integer is perfect square, or all
See here,
integers is perfect?
any integer you take, any integer you take. Okay, which you like the most integer? For example,
Minus 3.
Okay, minus 3 will
5.
take. Okay, 1 minute, 1 minute. Okay, 3 is the integer. Okay. Now square it. How much you are getting? 9.
9.
Okay. It is a perfect square. Okay. Why it is a perfect square? If we take the root of 9, we'll get 3. Integer we are getting. Okay. Minus 3 you are having. Okay. One more thing we'll discuss here. Okay. Leave it for time being. Okay. We'll be discussing minus 3 square. How much? How much it will be?
9
Minus
only.
9.
Minus 9.
Sir, 9.
It will be 9 only. Minus 3 square means minus 3 into minus 3. Minus minus become plus. 9 we are getting. So what you have seen? 3 square is 9. Minus 3 square is also 9. Square of any number you take, it will always be a positive number. Remember this one. Negative number square, positive number. Positive number square, positive number. Okay. So what you have got? Minus 3 square, if we do, it comes 9. It comes 9. As well, if we do 3 square, we get 9. Okay. Now, if I take the root of 9, root of 9, it can be plus 3, it can be minus 3 as well,
Minus 3.
plus 3 or minus 3. Yes or no? Because if I square plus 3, I'm getting 9. If I square minus 3, I'm getting 9. It means if I take the reverse, that is square root, if I take, it will be plus 3 minus 3. This will be discussing more in detail when we discuss square roots. Okay. Understood this one? Okay, I'll give you a few questions. Find them. Okay, 0 square.
Sir, 0.
0 square. 0.
0.
Okay. Minus 7 square.
49.
49.
Anyone
49.
saying minus 49? 49?
No, sir.
Okay. Minus 10 square.
100.
100.
It means minus 10 into minus 10. Okay.
100.
11 square.
Sir, 121.
121.
110.
110. How it can be?
121.
121. Minus 11 square.
121.
121.
121. Okay. So square you are good at. Okay. So we'll make it little more complex. Okay. These all are perfect square because these are squares of integers. These all are perfect square. Okay. Okay. Find the square of 2 by 3. Find the square of 2 by 3, everyone.
Sir, 4 upon 9.
4 upon 9. Okay. So how we calculated? See here, we have studied something. A by B whole raised to power m. In last Excel chapter we have studied. We can write it as A raised to power m, B raised to power m. Yes or no? So here we are having how much? 2 by 3 whole raised to power 2. This we have. So write the steps. You must write all the steps. We can write it like this: 2 square upon 3 square. Okay.
Yes,
It
sir.
can be written as 2 into 2 divided by 3 into 3. How much?
4 upon 9.
4 upon 9. It means we can square the numerator separately. We can square the denominator separately. Okay. 4 as well, you can write it like this as well. 2 by 3 into 2 by 3. Again, the same thing.
Yes.
This way also you can do,
Yes.
or this way. Understood, everyone?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay. Find then one more thing we find. 2 by 3 cube. Find it.
8 by 27.
8 by 27, that's fine. Find it, everyone.
27. 8 upon 27.
2 cube divided by 3 cube. 8 upon 27. Okay. Okay, open your exercise 3. Do the first one now. Everyone do first and second. First question, first one, do it 11 upon 13 square. Everyone do in your notebook. And no one will speak the answer. I'll ask someone. No one is going to speak the answer. I'll ask someone. Everyone do that one. 11 upon 13 square. Eleven upon 13 square.
Sir, can I?
No, I'll ask randomly someone. Okay. So this one.
Ma'am, so angels from why?
Okay. Dishita, you answer. Dishita, answer this one.
Sir,
Don't
120
raise your-
upon
don't raise your hand. Yes. How much?
121 upon 169.
169. Good. Okay. So how we did? Either we can do it like this, 11 upon 13 into 11 upon 13, or 11 square upon 13 square. 11 into 11, write the steps 13. So if you make mistake anywhere in answer, you may get marks in steps. Moreover, why the writing steps is more important? So that you won't make any mistake. Writing steps reduces mistakes. 121 upon 169. Okay, do the second one. -1, 7 upon 11. So what you have to do first, it's in mixed fraction. We have to convert it into proper or improper fraction.
Improper.
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 So it will come since numerator is bigger than denominator. So it will be improper fraction. Okay, do that one. -1, 7 upon 11. Kushwan, tell me what will be the improper fraction? Kushwan? -1, 7 upon 11, whole cube. So it can be written as how much it is coming? Kushwan? It is how much? Minus. Okay.
5,000.
Oh, 5,000. I don't know. Okay. Make it. Now we have to take the cube.
Sir,
It means
is coming a large number.
we have to multiply it 3 times. We have to multiply it 3 times.
5,832.
So see here, -18 raised to power 3 divided by 11 cube. We can make use of the properties we have studied in last chapter. -a whole raised to power m equal to, if m is odd, then we can write a raised to power m and minus sign. So -18 cube divided by 11 cube. Or else you can write it like this, -18 into -18 into -18 without using any property.
Sir,
It
can
is
I?
going. No, I have to ask randomly sometime. Okay. I'll ask you some other question afterwards. Okay. Aryan. Aryan is there in class. Those who are raising hand, I won't ask. Okay. Lucky. Lucky, answer it.
So 12.25.
We don't have to convert into decimal. How much you got?
Sir, 5832 upon 1331.
5832.
32, sir.
32. Okay. Something
Sir,
more?
minus.
Minus sign. Good. Thank you. Okay. Next. Everyone have got this one? 11 into 11 into 11. You can check as well.
Yes.
1 plus 3, 4. 3 plus 1, 4. So this is correct. It is multiple of 11. Okay. Understood this one? Okay. Leave the answer as such.
Yes.
Okay. In examination also, leave the answer as such. Don't convert in decimal. If question is in fraction, let it be in fraction. Okay. Next one, 3.5 square. 3.5 square. Either you can do it 3.5 into 3.5, or other way. How you can do the other way?
35 upon 10 into 35 upon 10.
35 upon 10.
This is more easy because you don't have to play with decimal. Okay. So it will be how much? 35 into 35 divided by 10 into 10. 35 into 35, how much? Abhinav?
Sir,
Sir, 1225.
1225 divided by 100.
Sir,
Okay, divide by
12.25. Sir, 12.25.
12.25. Understood now? Anyone have doubt? Anyone having doubt?
sir, can we
Yes, sir.
cut by the multiple of 5? They are multiple
Okay.
of
Okay, so you want to say we can do it like this. They are multiple of 5, 7 upon 2 whole square, 49 upon 4. Okay, you can do it as well this way, no issues. But see here, okay, but if question is decimal, we should get answer in decimal. That is fine. But this is also correct. You will get marks in here also. No issues with that. You can divide them, you can solve. Okay. Since we don't have to use it further anywhere. Since we don't have to use it further anywhere, so you can leave the answer here or you can leave the answer here. Okay. Okay. If we have to make the further use of it, so depending on that use, we may use this one or this one. So at that time, it will depend which one we will select. Okay, which one we should have solved. Okay, so either you can divide, you can get this answer as well, or this answer. Both are correct. Okay. Okay. Next one, do as homework. Next one, do as homework. Okay. Okay. Next one, don't convert. Don't convert into fraction. It will be more trouble. So that will be more easy. 8 upon 100 we can write 8 into 8 into 8 and below 100 into 100 into 100. Okay, that will be more easy. Okay, now we are going to start square cubes. Oh, no, not square cubes, square roots. Okay, I was seeing the time, how much. Squares and cubes we have discussed. Okay. So now we have to take the reverse. Okay. Till now we have discussed 2 square equal to, okay, we take different number, that will be 3 square, it will be 3 into 3 equal to 9. Okay. If I take the reverse, that is, if I take the square root of 9, okay. Let me explain first. Devash, please mute yourself once. Okay. Root of 9 I have to take. Root of 9 is how much? It will be 3. Reverse we are taking now. If we take the root of 9 equal to 3.
Sir, if it is bigger number. Sir,
Yes,
if
ask
it is
again.
bigger number. Sir, if
Okay,
it is
we'll be
bigger
taking.
number.
Okay, I'll be explaining everything. Just I'm giving what do you mean by root. Okay, it means if we square this one, we are getting, okay. That means if we square 3, we are getting 9. This is called square of 3, and this is called root of 9. That is square root of 9. Understood this one? 3 is called as square root of 9, whereas 9 is called as square of 3. Understood this one? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now see here. If I multiply 3 square, we are getting 9. Minus 3 square, also we are getting 9, because square of any number is always positive. 3 square we are getting 9. Minus 3 square also we are getting 9. Now if I take root of 9, what answer I will get? I can get plus 3, that is 3. I can also get minus 3. So square root of 9 is how much? Plus minus 3. We are having two square roots. 3 plus 3 and minus 3. Two square roots are there because if we square 3, we are getting 9. If we square minus 3, we are getting again 9. So there are two roots, plus 3 as well as minus 3. Because if we square this one, we are getting 9. If we square this one, we are getting 9. So square of root of 9, we can write, we'll be writing plus minus 3. That means we are getting plus 3, we are getting minus 3 as well. Okay, two numbers we are getting. Square root of 9 plus 3. Square root of 9 minus 3. Reason you already know. Plus minus 3 we can write. Okay. This is fine.
Yes, sir.
This is clear. Okay. Now how to find the square root? So for this we have two methods to find square roots. And depending on the application of the question, like where we have to apply, we use the particular method. Whether we have to go for the prime factorization or for the division method, okay? That will depend on the application. Okay, so first we will be this. Okay, 1 minute. So we are having two methods, okay, to find the square roots, So first is
Prime factorization.
prime factorization. Okay. In last 5 minutes, last 2 minutes, I have to tell you something. Okay. In rational number. Okay. I have left some space here. Don't leave that one. Prime factorization. Second is division method. Okay. So prime factorization method means we have to find the prime factors. We have to find the factors of that number whose square root we have to take. We have to find the factors. Which factors? Prime factors. The factors which are prime numbers. This is clear? Okay. Afterwards, as we gain more expertise in here, we may solve by factors only. We may solve by factors as well. Okay, no issues with that. So mainly we have to find the prime factors of a number. Okay, for example, I give you a question. Okay. Okay. 16 I give you is okay. 16. Prime factorization method. Use prime factorization method to find the square root of 16. Find the square root of 16. So start from, is it divisible by 2? No.
Yes, sir. 4.
2.
4.
So always have patience and solve. 2 is just a string. 1 minute. 2. Please mute yourself, everyone. Everyone, please mute yourself. Okay. So these are the factors. These are prime factors. Okay. Just pay attention to the steps, how I am writing. Okay. So 16 equal to 2, how many times? 4 times? 2 into 2. This is clear. Now, if I are taking, we have to find root 16. So if I'm putting roots here, it means I have to put root on the right hand side as well. Always remember. It is equal sign. They must be equal. If I am taking root on right hand side, on left hand side, I have to take root on right hand side. Here students make mistake mainly. They may write 16 equal to root of this one. They usually write like this. And this is wrong. This is wrong. So we are taking root on this left hand side, root must be there. Now, since we are taking square roots, we have to make pairs. We have to make pairs. Okay. This question seems very easy, but it's very basic how to solve.
But-
We have to make pairs.
Square into 2 square.
That is fine. This is clear. We have to make pairs. Okay. Now from each pair we take one out. So root 16. If I'm taking one out of the root, it will be 2. Take one out, 2. So how much you have got? 4. Okay. 4 is the answer. At last you can put plus minus. You can put plus minus. Okay. This is clear. At last we can write root 16 equal to plus minus 4. Understood this one? Okay, find the square root of 32. Everyone calculate 32. 432. Square root of 32 you have to find. Factorize it. So one more question, is 16 a perfect square?
Yes, sir.
Yes, because we are getting integer. It's a square of a integer. 16 is a square of an integer. Which are the integers? Plus 4 and minus 4. Root 32 calculate.
Sir, it
will come
in decimals.
So point, 5 point something.
Don't do that one. Don't convert it into decimal. And how you have converted into decimal? Okay. So see here how you are getting. Okay. How many 2's you have got? 32 equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pay attention here. Then we are taking root on both sides. Root of 2, 2, 2, 2. Make the pairs. Okay. This 2, it's single. It's single. So from the pair we'll take out. 1, 2 we have taken out. Other 2 we have taken out. But this is single, it will remain inside. It will remain inside the root. Okay. So how much you have got?
Sir, 4 root.
4 root 2, you can put plus minus, that's fine. So root of 32 is plus minus 4 root 2. Is 32 a perfect square?
No.
No.
No, sir.
Okay. Okay, if I ask you one more question, I have to make 32 a perfect square. I have to make 32 a perfect square. By what number should I multiply 32? By what number should I multiply 32, make it a perfect
Sir,
square?
8, 4.
2.
Sir, 16, 2 and 8. Sir, 8, 4. Then 16, 2. Ja.
By what number? See here how we can get that number. What we have got? This is single. This 2 is single.
Sir, 8 and 4.
No, just pay attention here. This is single. This is single. If you multiply it with one more 2, this will be in pair.
Yes, sir.
It means 32 if I multiply with 2. Now how many 2's are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can have 3 pairs. So it
Sir,
means if you multiply 32 by 2, we'll be getting 64. Yes or no? So by what number
Yes,
should
sir.
32 must be multiplied to make it a perfect square?
3.
By 2. By 2 it has to be multiplied. Okay, mute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Everyone.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, 1 minute. Okay. Let me explain first, okay? Mute yourself. So see here the question is by what number 32 is to be multiplied so that the answer becomes perfect square. It means question is asking by what number we must multiply it so that it must be a perfect square. So you can see how many 2's we have got? 5. So we have 1 pair, 2 pair. 1, 2 is single. If you multiply by 2, how many 2's will be there? 6. We'll be having 3 pairs. So it means if you multiply 32 by 2, we'll get 64. So by what number we have multiplied? 2. By multiplying 2 to 32, we'll get a perfect square. And what is that perfect square? 64. And its root is what? 8 plus minus 8. Okay. What will be the answer for the question? It is 2. By 2, we have to multiply 32. Make it a perfect square. Understood this one?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. This. Or by what number we should divide 32 so that it becomes a perfect square?
2.
2.
By what number should we divide? See here we got how many 2's? 5 2's we have. So 1 if we remove. 1 if we remove. That means if we divide by 2, we'll make it a perfect square. So it was 2. This is clear. Prime factorization method. Okay. There are questions as well over them.
Sir, if we have to find the square root of minus 32, then minus 2 into minus numbers that will be there.
Minus 32 square you have to calculate. Its root. Okay. Can you calculate?
Sir, minus 4. Sir, minus 4
4
square
root.
root.
Okay,
And this
calculate and
could-
tell me.
sir,
Calculate and tell
imaginary
me.
number.
4 root 2.
Imaginary number. We have discussed that. Okay, calculate everyone first. Let's see. Are you able to calculate or not? Calculate it. Or we make it more easy. Minus 16. Calculate it. This is more easy. Calculate the square root of minus 16. Calculate the square root of minus 16.
Sir, we cannot.
Sir, negative numbers do not have any square root.
You are getting like this.
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Something like this only
Yes,
you are
sir.
getting. So
Yes,
this is
sir.
what? You cannot calculate square root of a negative number. It's imaginary number. This is mainly root of minus 1 is called as iota. I we represent. This is imaginary number, complex number. Okay. Okay. I take 1 minute. I tell you something. So we have discussed what? Numbers, real numbers, imaginary numbers. These are imaginary numbers. Imaginary number square root we cannot take. You already know square of negative number, square of positive number. It's always positive. It's going to be positive. So we cannot take the square root. Okay. In real numbers, we have discussed rational number. Why rational numbers are called as rational? Anyone in class? Find the answer. I'll ask you tomorrow. Okay. The question is why rational numbers are called as rational? Why such a name? Why rational numbers are named as rational?
Sir, because they are rational and they can be divided by some numbers.
Why rational they are called as? Why rational they are called as?
Sir, because we can take their ratio.
Because no, that's fine. We can take the ratio, but why? Why they are called as ratio? Can you see something here? RATIO. Can you see that one?
Sir, they are ratio only.
They are ratio only, that's fine. But why they are named here? In rational, you can see ratio. Word ratio is
sir.
there.
Yes, sir.
That's right. Rational number, if they're in the ratio A by B, where A and B are
A is to B.
Null.
A and B are integers and B not equal to 0. Okay. And A and B, they are co-primes. Okay, that may be 9. Okay, this is clear. Rational number, ratio word is there in rational. Remember that one. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So from ratio, we have written this word. Okay. Thank you. We end the class. 5
Thank
minutes
you,
extra
sir.
we took.
Bye, sir.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. So, okay, 1 minute. Okay, second try to solve. Okay, we'll do tomorrow. Okay, no issues. It's fine. We're doing class.